I'm all dressed up today. Hi guys, I'm Dr. Hans and this is Dr. Hans Brewery, my channel about beer and home brewing. You want to learn more about beer and how to become a better brewer? Consider becoming a subscriber. Here on my channel you can expect beer reviews and gear reviews like this one, and I do grain to glass videos and experimental videos and more. So if that sounds interesting, consider becoming a subscriber and hit that little bell so you don't miss anything when I post a video like this one. With that said, let's go on with today's topics. I received in the mail, without knowing, the Plaato valve, and this is from the same guys who does the Plaato airlock, the bubble counter and room temperature thermometer. Yeah, I didn't like the same on this one, an initial thoughts video about the Plaato airlock. I haven't released a full review on the Plaato yet, but it's coming, guys. I had some issues with it, but that instead led me to learn a little bit more about the company. So it's coming, but yeah, I will talk about that also in the video, why I haven't released the video. But I really wanted to release like initial thoughts on this one as well, because there is a review video up on this one. And that video is also on the Plaato valve website, product website, and the review video is like misguiding, misleading. It has some like untruth in it, in my humble opinion. I don't want to like bash anyone else's videos or channels, but yeah, so I don't think, if you read on the Plaato valve on their website, yeah, it's very good info on it, but I don't know why they decided to put the video up there. Like I said, I don't want to like bash anyone else's videos. This guy makes great grandfather videos, so if you have a grandfather, do check him out. But yeah, I wanted to share my initial thoughts on this product, what it can do and what it can't do. There was a lot of talking there, guys. It's Friday night and yeah, I need a beer, so hang in there. So before we dig into the review, it's not a review. Before we do the unboxing of this huge box, it's like a matchbox sized, bigger than that just. And as I said, I did receive this for free. I didn't know it was coming. It just damped down in my mailbox. That's not the correct word, maybe. Of course it's not. So I'm not sponsored in any way, and yeah, they will give my honest review as always. And do you think they will put my video up there on the website? Maybe not. I have something special here today. I don't gonna do like a full review on it, but I have to talk a little bit about it before we open the Plaato valve. So last year I received 2 beers from Finland from Poukka, and I forgot the name of his brewery. I will put it up there. So, and of course I will put a link to Anti's channel as well. He has a channel, he's from Finland, but he does the videos in English, like I'm trying to do. I'm from Sweden, so Anti lives over the pond, if you say so, the Baltic Sea. He sent me 2 Christmas beer last Christmas, the same, and this is brewed from one of my recipes called the GingerBread Man. I will put a card up and a link down below to my video. This was for the Christmas of 2016. Yeah, because 2017 I did the GingerBells, which is an evolution of this beer. I also have hang on. I also have my first Christmas beer, which we're gonna try in another video. Not today. This is the Mogwai 3 Rules Christmas Ale, I think. We're gonna dive into that in another video. And I also have a bottle left from last year from the GingerBells, which was an awesome beer. It's got a 10 out of 10 from the Real Ale Guide. You gotta stone the crows. Sorry, I'm rambling. I knew this one had happened. We're gonna go through the Plaato, but I have to talk a little bit more about the beer. So Antti sent me 2 beers, and this is not exactly my recipes. We all use what we have, and he didn't add as much ginger as I did in the GingerBread man. When I did the GingerBells, I also scaled down the ginger and up the spices a bit. Go check out both of the videos. I'm going to put a card up to the GingerBells as well and a link down below. Yeah. So a lot of links. There's a lot of links in my description. I will talk about it also, but we have to dig into this. So Antti sent me 2 beers and I tried the first one. It was nice. It was a little yeasty. It had more like gingerbread doughy taste. It tasted more like gingerbread than my GingerBread man, which was more about the ginger. The GingerBells also is more about the ginger, but this actually tasted a lot of like gingerbread dough. At least the Swedish kind. So, and Antti may have been pissed with me because I didn't say anything to him because I wanted it to be a surprise. So I'm thinking he thinks that I drank them both without doing any review, without telling me anything. But I didn't, Antti. Woohoo! I saved it. So we're doing it this year. I really hope that the beer is okay. I have kept it cold for a whole year, I think, almost. I got it after Christmas, but yeah, for a very long time. So we should be fine. Yes, no no gusher. Well, carbonation, little gun smoke there, so yes. Okay, let's get it into a glass. There's no label. It is a little bit fizzy. It was bottled from the keg, but this has a year on it, so it is a little bit overcarbonated now. It's all my fault, of course. So gonna let that die down a bit, and we can get into the Plaato. So Antti, sorry for not doing the review last Christmas, but I really thought that I should give it some time. I was just gonna age it for like a few months, then I decided to, let's wait for Christmas. It's a Christmas beer, so I'm doing it now. Please send more beer, Antti. I will do a review, I promise. Cheers. No, we're letting this be. It's a beautiful looking beer. So I'm all over the place as usual. It's a beautiful looking beer, like dark amber color, with a big fluffy off-white head with different sized bubbles. It's very carbonated. Yes, we can get some aromas here. Oops, got it. See if we have some sediment in here after so long in the bottle. It has been standing up at, I've stored it at like cellar temperature. It still smells like gingerbread spices. Yeah, okay. Gonna let it die down a bit. Okay, so the Plaato. Is this little thing gonna save your beer? Let's open it and let's have the discussion on the Plaato valve. My initial thoughts, what it can do and what it can't do. Okay, so open up a box. It's a... Should I show you the box first? It's a box. Okay. And in the box we have packing materials, which is some kind of like carbon filters. So 16 of them, which I guess could be used more than once, I guess. Why not? And we have the small Plaato. And what is the Plaato? This side is open like a straw. I don't know if you can see through it. I hope so. Ooh. I can see you at least. Maybe I can shine through it and you will see. You ain't seeing nothing. You haven't seen nothing yet. So this is like a pipe, it's open, and here we have a valve, and you put this in your bung like this, if it fits. Yeah, put this in your bung, and then you put your airlock on top. Don't know if this ain't really good fit, because this actually go over the valve. So this one didn't fit. This one was better. Okay. So the 3-piece, I call it 3-piece. Is it three piece? It's 3 pieces, so 3-piece. But that should mean that this one should be like a 2-piece. I just call them airlocks. So it sits on your fermenter like this. Should we taste the beer, Auntie? Of course we should. So it has settled down a bit. So, gingerbread. Some spiciness. Close. Let's dive in. Cheers. And sorry, Auntie, for just playing you a prank. Cheers. So it's sweet and fruity. Can taste the cloves. It ain't as much gingerbread. It ain't yeasty anymore. It's like more estery than I remember it. Maybe it's because it has kept on fermenting a bit in the bottle, because it wasn't this carbonated. I actually, if I remember correctly, remember Auntie being a little bit worried about the carbonation on this one, because he was bottling it from the keg. Leaving it a year did the trick, Auntie. Cheers! Yeah, like the yeastiness really died down. It ain't so much, maybe I should hold the beer. It ain't so much like dough anymore. It's more like an ale now. It's a nice beer. On with the initial thoughts. So, this is a suck back preventer. This is what it does. We have a valve here, and if we get an under pressure, which you can get if you cold crash, you can get suckbacks. Suckbacks ain't like, it's the same problem when you have the 3-piece airlock. You can get some suckbacks, but when you use an airlock like this one, which actually didn't fit, we can try another one. This is like the same style. This doesn't work either. This one works. And I assume that the Plaato will work as well. If you get an under pressure, you can get suckbacks, and under pressure can happen from lifting your fermenter if it's a bucket. It can happen from cold crashing. When the temperature goes down, it creates an under pressure in your fermenter, and that can create suckbacks. You will get the fluid you have in the airlock if it's water. I use like Star San. You can use like booze or something. You should use. I'm not using just water, but actually I don't have any batch of beer getting spoiled from suckbacks. But in my early days, I did get some suckbacks. Now I don't. If I move the vessel, I actually remove this. If I have that type of vessel, not all buckets are affected by moving it that way, and like carboys and so maybe not. Glass fermenters shouldn't be either. But when you're cold crashing and when you are moving your beer, you can get suckback. So if we get under pressure, the idea is that this valve should release and pull air into the fermenter. We have to be right about that. If we get under pressure, this will pull air into the fermenter. If we are transferring from our fermenter with a tap and not remove the airlock, we can get suckbacks, and with this you don't have to remove the airlock. If we remove the airlock, it will draw air this way. If I don't have it, it will draw air this way. If I leave the airlock, it will not draw air this way, but it will draw air this way. So air will get there in there. On the site, there says something on that there should be like a bag with CO2, something like that. Couldn't find it. Maybe I'm blind. It has happened before. So you could like attach something to it. I can't attach CO2 to it, I think. There should be like really low pressure on there, because if we have an overpressure here, the CO2 will release here instead. So I guess I could, but I don't really see the point with it. So I could just pull off the airlock and put a hose in here with a CO2, something like that. I'm all for having less air in my fermenter, oxygen-free beer. I don't really see how this will help you with that. The video I was talking about said that this little fellow will eliminate the need for pressurized transfer. I don't know what he means with that, because if I transfer with this one, this will pull air. So it will be just the same to transfer with this one on, like removing the airlock. Or in this case, you could just remove the two-piece. Put I don't have like a hose here. I should have a lot of hoses. You could like put a hose in here, which actually would fit there, and put some pressure on it. And also the video said that if the airlock runs dry, then either the fermentation would have pushed out the liquid, this will protect your beer from oxygen. No, it won't, because this is open. So it's open. And the video also said that this is good for long storage, because if the airlock runs dry, this will protect you. No, it won't, because this side is open. So this will not eliminate the need for sealed transfer if you're into sealed transfer. I am. I'm not doing it always. But this has nothing to do with that. if you don't try that bag thingy, if someone from Plaato sees this, please explain the thing with the bag, because you can't put like too much pressure on this, because it would just push out the pressure up here. It doesn't save your beer from getting oxygen in it if the airlock runs dry, because this is open. The video also said that if you're using this, you don't have to take the lid off. Who takes the lid off their fermenter when transferring if they don't use a siphon? If you use a siphon, you have to pull your lid off. If you don't use a siphon, don't open your lid. Just remove your airlock. It will do the same thing. If I remove my airlock and I transfer the beer, when I'm transferring to a keg or a bottle from the fermenter, the space in the fermenter will be replaced, the lost space, because I'm transferring, okay, will be replaced with air if I remove the airlock, or if I use the valve. So it has nothing to do with that, because the same amount of space will be replaced with air, either if it comes from here or if it comes from there. So this little fellow cost you $10 now. I think it's on sale, but it's just a protector for suck bags. It won't do the other things that's promised in the video. And as I said, the guys from Plaato don't promise that, but the video says that it does that. And I'm sorry if I'm like hard, but I think that you guys needed a second opinion before you spend your cash. These little filters, yeah, I think it's a good idea. I will try one. Why not? So I guess we just put them in here. Fits great. I don't know if I will use this actually. Maybe I should try it. If I intend to cold crash a beer, why not? When I'm using one of these, when I'm cold crashing, I've removed the airlock and emptied it out, shake it out, and just put a piece of cloth with star sand on it, on top here, with a rubber band. Sorry, with a rubber band. I don't really had a beer gone bad from cold crashing, and this little device won't save you from the same issue. I don't have made a beer that have gone bad from suckbacks, but I don't want any suckbacks. So it could help you with that if it's a problem for you. I just remove the airlock before like moving it and before transferring. And this will not be a lifesaver if your airlock runs dry. It will not save you in either way. So sorry guys at Plaato, thanks for sending me this. I will put a link to your website so people can go check it out. I don't have an issue anymore with suckbacks, so I don't think it's worth $10 for me. People have to decide what to do with the money. I wouldn't buy this. And yeah, so if you go and check out the other video as well, I will put a link to the other video. And yes, so the guy put up the video is called David Heath, and like I said, David, you put out great videos, and if anyone of you have a grandfather, go and watch David's grandfather videos. They are really good videos. He really does great videos. We have like different opinions of this, and yeah, so sorry, okay, I will try this, and we can come back on the subject another day, but it does what it does. It's a suckback preventer, and that's it. If someone don't tell me us how to use the bag with CO2, and what is that bag? That would be interesting. Plaato, guys, send me like a bag for this with the CO2. Tell me how to do it, and I will give it a really honest try if this could be an alternative to seal transfers. If it could save your beer. Also, if the airlock runs dry. It can't. But yeah, help me out, and I will hard try it here on this channel. So I guess I'm finished with the Plaato valve. So if that was all you wanted to see, thanks for watching. Let's talk about the Plaato airlock and the company. So I had some issues with my Plaato airlocks. The first one didn't work, as it wouldn't start, and then it started and it acted strange. So I got a replacement, and the replacement didn't work for very long. So I've got a third replacement. So I have to try the third replacement now and see if I can get it working. So that's why the review is delayed. I have had it working for a few brews before it shut down on me, so I have some experience with, but I want to like take it all into one big final massive review on the Plaato airlock, the bubble counter with a room thermometer. I want to talk about the company Plaato, the Norwegian company. They're awesome. Fantastic support, quick answering support, and like no questions. They sent me spare parts. So what a great company. Like I said, they didn't send me the Plaato airlock. You can go and watch the unboxing and initial thoughts video on that. But I bought it because I thought it was a thing that no one really needed, and I thought it was a stupid idea, to be honest. It was very expensive, so with thinking back on it, the stupid idea was maybe for me buying it, but I wanted to review it here on the channel, and I haven't put out a review yet, but I have my initial thoughts on it, and we will come back with a full review on it. On this guy, the valve, this one was sent to me. I didn't know, like I said, I didn't know it was coming. It just, one day I had it in my mailbox. They got the address, I guess, from the Plaato spare parts they sent me. So they didn't contact me on this one. They didn't ask me to do a review. I haven't talked to them about this at all. But I do actually hope that they contact me to like try to explain the CO2 bag thingy, which should fit this one. I'm skeptic. As always, I'm skeptic. I'm not after this company in any way. I love that people are trying to push the boundaries and inventing stuff. And there is some things. I'm not going to do like a review on the Plaato. Shame on you. We're leaving that for another video. Okay. So guys, I guess that's it. That was the initial thoughts and unboxing of this Plaato valve. And I was all dressed up today for you. And this was the gingerbread man, the Dr. Hans recipe tweaked by Antti Pukkanen. Damn it! Sorry, Antti. Go and check out Antti's video. Sorry, Antti, for waiting so long to review your beers. Guys, if you found this video interesting, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you are new to this channel, please consider becoming a subscriber and hit that little bell so you don't miss when I post a new video like this awesome video. If you're interested in like my recipes and more like a vlog style, I have my Patreon page. You can check that out if you want. And there's also my back catalog of all my other videos. There's a lot of videos now, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Dr. Hans out. Yeah, and there is a link to this glass. Talking about links, there's a lot of links in my description. This video will go on forever, but you all like over to someone else's channels, checking out David Heath grandfather videos and checking out Antti Pukkanen and all of them now. There's a lot of links in my description. I do get a lot of questions on people asking me what to buy or what do I use. So I have these fixed links which I'm trying to update with stuff I use. And I think I will check it out, but I think I usually write something like stuff I use for beer and brewing. So this is like approved stuff. Then I will put a link also like to this one, but this will be on top of that. So, because if I found this to be a very, very good tool, if they send me the other stuff here so I can try it out, if I found this will be a good tool, I will put it down in the stuff I use for beer and brewing. The stuff I put there is stuff that I think is good. If it's not good, I won't link it there. So there's a lot of links to like go through, but if anything interesting, check them out and see. And yeah, some of those links are like affiliate links, so I do get a little kickback from it, but that of course helps support this channel and me put out more videos. Cheers guys, and thanks for watching. Thanks Antti for the beer. If anyone else wants to send me beer mail, you will also find my contact information down in the description box. Cheers guys, and thanks for watching. Dr. Hans out.